1. Welcoming the morning in Bandungan. Morning in Bandungan arrives with a blanket of mist slowly rising from the valley, sweeping over the hills, brushing against the roof tiles of houses, and greeting the vendors who have been busy since dawn. The fragrant smell of firewood and the steam from large pots at roadside stalls wafts into the air, creating a familiar and nostalgic atmosphere. The main streets begin to fill with processions of participants in the Bandungan Flower Festival, an annual event eagerly anticipated by residents and tourists alike. This day is different. It's not just flowers that will be paraded, but also something larger, more magical, a giant Ogoh in the shape of a white tiger. Rumors about the Ogoh have been circulating for the week before. Created by a group of young men from Karangbendo, Hamlet, the white tiger Ogoh is predicted to be the most striking icon of this year's festival, not only because of its size, but also because of the philosophy and story behind it. 2. The birth of the white tiger ID from a simple bamboo workshop nestled in the middle of a Karangbendo coffee plantation. Young men gathered night after night. They worked under the light of a kerosene lamp, their skilled hands constantly attaching pieces of paper, joining leaves, painting feather motifs, and reinforcing the bamboo frame with wire. Why a white tiger? Asked a boy peeking through the bamboo fence. Because it's the guardian of the forest, a symbol of strength and balance, replied Maid, one of the most senior Ogoh artists in the village. The white tiger isn't just any animal. It's a mythological creature. It came to the village head in a dream a week before the festival was announced. The story of that dream ignited the passion of all the young men. In the dream, the white tiger emerged from the mist on the slopes of Mount Ungaran. It didn't roar, but its eyes blazed brightly like a full moon. It turned its body, then disappeared among the pine trees. The village head interpreted the dream as a sign that they should create something not only beautiful but also sacred. And so it was. The white tiger Ogoh. 3. A sacred creative procession like ordinary Ogoh, which are only made for parades. This white tiger Ogoh was created with ritual. On the first night of its creation, they sprinkled jasmine flowers, lit incense, and played ancient Javanese songs amidst the sounds of crickets and the rustling of the wind. The bamboo used was hand-picked from the forest on the mountainside. It had to be straight-growing, unblemished, and cut before sunrise. The fur was dyed using a mixture of lime and white clay from Kali Panjang, a small river that flows at the foot of the mountain. Every detail has to be perfect, said Sastro, a painter known for his perfectionism. The lines on the face have to convey firmness. The eyes have to be sharp, but not evil. They worked for 2 full weeks, day and night. Many began to fall ill, but their enthusiasm remained strong. They knew this Ogoh was more than just a paper statue. He is a symbol of resistance, a guardian of local wisdom, and a symbol of prayer for the natural balance of Bandungan. 4. Performance days. Morning of the festival arrived with cooler air than usual. Thousands of people began arriving from various cities. The main road was already lined with flower stands, decorated floats, and art parades from schools and communities. But the largest crowd waited at the bend in the highway, where the white tiger Ogoh would appear. And finally, accompanied by the beat of gamelan music and the tinkling of kanong, a traditional Chinese musical instrument. The white tiger appeared. He stood on a giant palanquin, nearly 5 meters tall and over 3 meters long. His fur glistened from being polished with white mica flakes. His eyes lighted with small LED lights glow a fiery red. His fangs were sharp. His front legs were raised, and his tail curved gracefully. Residents applauded. Children ran closer. Cameramen were busy shooting from various angles. No other Ogoh was as charismatic as this one. Behind the Ogoh, young Karang Bindo men dressed in traditional attire, complete with white cloths and headbands, carry the palanquin while chanting ancient mantras, as if carrying a living figure from another realm. 5. The meaning behind the parody's white tiger Ogoh is more than just a spectacle. It carries a message. At each stop along the festival route, a short narrative was prepared, read by the host. This white tiger is the guardian of the Bandungan forest. He comes to remind humans to protect the forest, water, and air. He is no ordinary animal, but the incarnation of the spirits of our ancestors. In his white form, he is pure from greed, but in his red eyes, he is angry at tyranny. The message resonated throughout the participants. Many bowed. There was an inexplicable vibration. And Ogoh, initially considered mere paper art, had now transformed into a spiritual medium and ecological reminder. 6. Audience reaction. Many visitors cried. Some elderly people recited prayers as the Ogoh passed by. A Dutch tourist even noted in his journal, "I came to see flowers, but instead I found the true spirit of Java in this white tiger statue." Local and national media covered the event. A video of the Ogoh's performance went viral on social media. Comments flooded in with praise. This white tiger is more lifelike than a wax statue. Art and culture like this must be preserved. Bandungan is cool. This Ogoh isn't just paper and paint. It's a soul. 7. Festival closing and return journey. As the sun began to set, the white tiger Ogoh returned to its original location. But before that, it stopped in the town square, where a specially prepared stage was set up. This was where a closing poem was recited.